Subordination in PS rule. We have so far discussed sentences with clauses of equal rank, that they were independent clauses, but clauses can be subordinate or dependent clauses. So let's look at this aspect of clauses, that how we fix them within a sentence. So subordination of a clause. So if you look at this sentence, I know that the snake killed the rat may be represented in this way. That the snake killed the rat is a subordinate sentence because we have the main clause I know, and this is, if we talk about this sentence in terms of its function, it is the direct object. It is a noun clause here, right? And this is a sentence, a clause, a subordinate clause. So you can see a small s after the first bracket in this sentence. So if we analyze the same sentence on the tree diagram, we find that S1, which is the main clause, consists of a noun phrase, which is I, and a verb phrase. This verb phrase consists of no verb, and instead of noun phrase, it consists of an S2. So verb is no, and S2, which is now here in this sentence, is in place of an NP, consists of that, and then, which is a noun phrase, and then it consists of the snake, which is a noun phrase, and kill the rat, which is a verb phrase. And as a result, this verb phrase consists of the and rat. So we can see that the sentence 1 dominates NP and VP, and VP immediately dominates sentence V and sentence 2, right? So this is how we can understand that how clauses are dominated, especially the dependent clauses. The tree diagram is provisional, so it has a sequence that the snake killed the rat is a subordinate clause. The PS rule cannot fully describe. The PS rule, the rules that we discussed, cannot precisely tell us about this sentence, in which the VP has V and an S2, right? Not a noun phrase. So the PS rule that we discussed earlier in the previous topic do not properly describe. So how do we change them, adapt them to the occasion? So rule 17a, which consists of that S rewrites coordination and S not applicable to all sentences. Rewriting operation of 19 at rule 17b, instead of writing VP, as VP consists of V and NP, we write VP in 19 V and S. So it means that VP consists of verb and sentence. The PS rules in 17 must adapt it in the following way, that VP consists of or rewrites V, that is verb, and NP or an S, right? So the S may be expanded into NP and VP. Obviously, S, like any other S, independent S, can have NP and VP. So it is possible to have S embedded inside another S. As we know that a sentence can have more than one dependent clause, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? There can be a lot of clauses. Recursiveness is this very aspect of having embedded sentences more than one. So the embedding or subordination may be repeated many times. Let's look at this. I know that you think that she hopes that you will say to her that you love her. So we have the main clause, independent clause, I know, that is right. So that you think is a dependent clause, that she hopes is a dependent clause, that you will say to her is a dependent clause, and that you love her. So we can see that we can say that it has many embedded clauses, many subordinated clauses. So in diagram 9, S2 is a subordinate clause which function inside S1. S2 is dominated by S1 and immediately dominated by VP because it comes under VP, right? So S clauses may also appear inside noun phrase as in. So S do not only come under VP, they may come under a noun phrase or N. For example, the snake which killed the rat belongs to our neighbors. So in this sentence, which kills the rat is a clause. It's a subordinate clause. It has come under the noun phrase, the snake. So we have in this sentence subordination not in the VP as we've seen previously, but subordination inside the noun phrase. So let's look at this subordination inside the noun phrase. We have S1, which is the main sentence. It consists of NP1 and VP. This NP1 consists of a determiner and a noun and S2. So S2 consists of NP2, which, and VP, killed, and a noun phrase, the rat, which is the third noun phrase in this. And then we have a verb phrase, belongs to our neighbors. This verb phrase has a triangle. So this triangle means that we do not want to discuss or describe this constituent in our sentence. So wherever we have this situation, we put this triangle diagram over the constituents. So the 21, we need to adapt the SP rules given in 17. We formulate the rule 17D as NP consists of a determiner, a noun, and a sentence, or it may be only N, a noun. So round bracket means S is optional, right? Not every noun phrase has this S element or as subordinate. We may choose to rewrite NP as determiner, noun, and sentence, or as determiner, noun, or may write NP as just N, right? It depends that what type of analysis we are doing with the sentence. So these are different type of ways in which we explain how to know the constituent of the sentence. We've talked about the brackets, label brackets, and then tree diagram. Our purpose is to know that what are the grammatical constituent a sentence has.